What's happening, everybody? It's Phil Ruiz here. Again, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of info that I just have to share because a lot of times I go through the same process in my mind. So, a whole point and a whole reason for being in network marketing, which is what I'm in, is to be able to share with people, a little bit of information that I might either come across or just, that I might feel, and there's a lot of people that I know who are out there who aren't making it big in the industry, man. I'm not making it big in the industry yet, but I'm striving for that. And the reason why I'm making this video today is because if we think about it, and right now in the background I have playing a song called Dream On Dreamer from the Big Heavies. And it's something that just is an inspiring song to me because I have dreams, I have big dreams, and I'm going to keep dreaming on my dreams, especially being in this industry in which I'll never quit. And I ask this to you, and I say to my wife all the time. I say, where would we be in 2 to 5 years from now if we weren't doing something like this? We'd be in the same situation that we're in, which is actually working for someone else and struggling to get by with paycheck to paycheck that we make. You know, uh, and having a family and having being a husband and a father and having the expenses that come with having a family, if you're doing it right, it takes money to do that, and it takes a job to do that if you're in that mindset. I did that for 17 years. If I'd have known 17 years ago about network marketing, man, who knows where I'd be by now. But I can't look at the past, and I don't look at the past of what happens, with situations that go on in life, man. That is life, and that's the way it happens. And I teach that to my sons, and I share that with my wife. I don't teach her, but I share it with her. And we have to remember that, man. We have to remember where we would be if we decided to quit. If we gave up because it wasn't happening the way that we wanted it to, man. What would we be doing? What possibly could we do? Waiting for the lottery to hit, getting into pools at work so that we can hopefully win a $10 ticket to add that to the next pool, so maybe win another $2 to add that on and on and on. It doesn't work like that, man. When we think little-minded thinking, when we have little-minded thoughts, that is the direction that we go. I work with a lot of little-minded people, man, and it's because they don't look outside the box. They all know that what I am doing here because I take my stuff to work and I work on it at work every chance I get. I work at home, I work at work. I listen to inner circle training calls on my phone, when I'm at the gym, when I'm in my car. That is how we do it, man. And if we don't change the way we think, we're never going to make it, man. I always thought at the beginning that I had to change who I was. I grew up loving hip hop music, man. I grew up loving rap music. That's just where I came from. And I thought that if I changed how that was and how I was listening to music, that it would make me a different person that I didn't want to be. And I am who I am, and I'm not going to change that. But I do need to change the way that I think, and especially the way that I think in life, because if we go around thinking the same way that we had before we got into network marketing, internet marketing, whatever it is that you're into, you're not going to make it, man, because you have to change that psyche that we have. We have to change the way we go about our daily business. Not just getting up in the morning, drinking coffee, sitting watching ESPN, which of course I like to do. I don't even indulge myself in 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 programs on TV because I'd much rather be learning something through a video training series that I have within my Empower Network system or within my Mileage System Pro system. I'm in both of those, and I say that not because they're businesses that don't have conflict with each other, but there are multiple streams of income that we can generate from, and they're great systems to have. But I'd rather indulge myself into those rather than watching ridiculous programs on TV. These I don't even have to get into it. I know you know what I'm talking about. I enjoy my ESPN though, and I do gotta say that. But as far as sticking to what we have to do in order to make it work, man, we gotta stay focused, man. We gotta change our mindset on how we think. We gotta change our thinking, and just think this: every time that you're struggling, man, and you want to give it up, think of where you would be in 2 to 5 years if you stopped doing this business. And if you're thinking about starting a business, think about where you would be 2 to 5 years from now if you don't start a business. Man, the learning curves that you have to conquer now are way different than when it was 5 years ago. I've been in this industry for a while, and I've struggled for a long time because of the mindset that I had and the training that I had. It was nothing like what I have now. Especially thinking about going through the different types of strategies that we want to learn. I'm big on blogging and content writing. I think that is so cool, man, because we can share ideas, share our thoughts, especially when we understand what it is that we're talking about, of the niches that we're going to talk about. So, man, I just want to say, we have to continue to stay. Don't quit, man. We don't get anywhere if we quit. And again, like I said, man, to put this all in perspective, where would you be 2 to 5 years from now if you decided to quit because it wasn't going your way, because it wasn't happening really quick? Or where would you be 2 to 5 years from now doing the same job you're doing right now, wanting something different, but not taking action? As I encourage you, check out my blog, man. I've got information on there that's great, and I've got a lot of inner circle friends that are big in the industry, man, that I learn from. And in the Empower Network, there's a plethora, it's a big word, ain't it, of information for you, with tons of leaders that are just giving their information, man, with their heart and soul, man. And it's a great, great, great environment to be involved with. So check out my blog, man. Click on the link that's there. Click on the banners that are up above, the banner that's on the side, and just take an inside look. Listen to what's got to be said. Listen to what is told to you. Understand what it is. I tell you what, it's changed my life, man. It's changed the way I think, the way I act, and how I present myself to people, and how I talk. I love it. And you guys be blessed, man. This is a wrap.